morning from a very bright and sunny but very cold Albuquerque. So I woke up this morning in the Cracker Barrel parking lot, slept like a rock. It was such a good sleep. And I didn't wake up as sore as I thought I would be after riding 75 miles downhill for 2 days. You can see that video. I just posted just the footage of my very last run. Sadly for 2023, but I will be back next year. But I decided when I got up this morning, it is now 9:30 a.m. I just took a shower at Planet Fitness, and I decided that I'm not going to chill and be still, and I'm not going to drive back to Houston on Monday. Instead, what I'm going to do is go to Utah and Arizona for 3 days. So this is kind of the first half and the very last day of what I was originally going to do for 2 weeks, but I had a change of plan and I need to be back in Houston for the most of November. So my car is still at the airport. I haven't even checked on it. Car's at the airport. I'm going to head out to Utah today. So I've got a 5-hour drive to Valley of the Gods, and I think I'm going to boondock there tonight. I think it's $10. It's on tribal land. I've already been to like Four Corners and Mexican Hat and all that stuff, and then I'm just going to make my way down. I think I'm going to Gooseneck State Park, and then just kind of making my way into Arizona. I think I'm going to Window Rock, and most of these are just very short hikes, 2 or 3 miles, maybe 1 mile. Sorry, excuse me. Oh my God, what is that? I'm not sick or anything. I just woke up. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to go down back through, just kind of do a big circle loop, back through Window Rock, and then back through Gallup over to Albuquerque. So I'll be back here on Tuesday, and then I think it's just a housekeeping day Wednesday, and then what I'll do is just kind of, I don't actually need to unpack the van, because originally I was going to travel with my friend, and I just kind of was like, you know what, I just need to get the van back to Houston. So yeah, I don't have to pack the car up. I just need to put my hardtail bike on the back of my car and take that home. I really don't need to do that either, but I might as well. And then I'm going to spend 2 days driving, so like part of Wednesday through most of Thursday, and I should get back into Houston Thursday night. Then I'll be home for the weekend. I've got some chiropractic, got some other appointments I need to do, and then Harriet's there this weekend. And then I fly back next Monday, the day before my birthday. And then I think I'm going to do something fun on my birthday. I'll be in Albuquerque, so who knows what the weather will be like. So, or I could just spend the whole day of my birthday driving home. I'm fine either way, not really bothered. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. So right now I'm just going to drive 5.5 hours to Utah. So this should be a pretty quick trip. A lot of drive, actually not that much driving. It's at most 2 hours between spots, 45 minutes. I'm going to go to Monument Valley as well, which is a redo. I went in 2019 with a tourist, not a traveler, and it wasn't really, I didn't really get to do anything. It was just like, I'll take a photo of me, you know, in front of it. I didn't get to hike or do any of that stuff or do the Forrest Gump running down the street like everyone does. I swear, 1995, 11th grade, everybody was like, Jennie. I was like, that is not even that's my name, but that's not even the way you say it. So, my Jennie, that was kind of like, yeah. So, yeah, I didn't live that one down very well. It was like, you guys. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna go to Monument Valley, which I'm super excited about, and then there's some other places in the area and along the way. And I just want epic scenery, and I want blue skies, cold, epic scenery. And I've got 2 great places to boondock, and then I'll be home Tuesday night. So pretty exciting. Okay, so on that note, I will just kind of mosey on back. So I'm gonna go right now to Trader Joe's. Since I've eaten all my food thinking I was driving back on Monday to Houston, I am now going to have to get more food. So I get more food, I got water, and then I'm gonna go to Starbucks and then get on the road. So I should be there in the Valley of the Fire. Then there's a 16 mile scenic road, 17 mile scenic road. So that's really what that is. I mean, there is hiking and stuff, but I just want to be in BLM desert nature, and I just want to go, you know, hang out in some tribal land and put my money to a good cause. So yeah, I'm always a big fan of how you know, we have the ability to explore those areas like Four Corners, Antelope Canyon. It's all fantastic. So definitely put your dollars there, because they do maintain those areas really well, and they do open it to the public. So I had the opportunity back in May to go to Antelope Canyon and Four Corners, and everyone was so nice. They're so wonderful and welcoming. And so I just want to get out to the you know, epic scenery again. Not that Albuquerque isn't epic scenery, but I'm here now all the time for some reason. I've been here a lot in the So, okay, so let's go. Let's just have a chill drive day. Tomorrow's a short hike. Tuesday's a short hike, and yeah, it's all good. So I will see you when I see you. Okay, I've made it to Arizona, and I think I'm only briefly in the state before I cross into Utah. And they have like the shittiest Arizona sign. I couldn't even stop, so it's okay. This is where Four Corners is up here. So I'm not going to stop. I don't need to. I've got about 275 miles for gas and about 67 miles to go. So I will stop later. But yeah, so I think I'll have time to do the scenic drive, and then I will also park up. I think the campsite's $10, so hopefully they've got a spot. If not, I can just keep going toward Monument Valley and just get ahead of my schedule. But yeah, I mean, it's just a 17-mile scenic drive. I don't think there's any hiking or anything. I swear the greatest thing about having a steering wheel on your vacation home is that you can go anywhere you want. So I was going to chill and be still today, and I decided to drive 5.5 hours to Utah, and here we are. Oh, it's good to be back. I've been here in quite a number of months, actually. I think when I was doing Antelope Canyon. So yay, Utah! Here for 3 days and back into Arizona. That's right, we all got the right idea. Yeah, so I'm gonna play for a few days and then head back to Albuquerque. This is awesome. I love having a house with a steering wheel. It's great. All right, there is Monument Valley. I'm gonna go there tomorrow morning. And I swear if any of you pronounce my name Jenny in the accent of Forrest Gump, I'm gonna kick you in the kneecaps. I'm just kidding. Literally 10th grade, all it was Jenny. I'm like, shut up. Shut up. Anyway, it's down there. I've been there before, but as I said, I went with a tourist, and all we did was take a picture of the back of my head, and then that was it. We didn't get to do anything else. So this is a redo. But first, I'm going to go to Valley of the Gods, and hopefully I can get a campsite. I think it's BLM land, but it's $10 because it's Navajo. This is Navajo Nation. So yeah. So let me just kind of mosey on down. I've got about 4 minutes to go, 4 miles, and tomorrow Monument Valley. Okay, so there's a couple people coming in. I'm just going to check out what the sign says over here. And there's someone parked in the wash down there, which is a stupid idea. Okay, so this is BLM, and I don't know where you're supposed to pay. Don't know what this is in there. It's nothing. Okay, so there's another Sprinter behind me. All right, so yeah, I think it's just $10. I don't know where I'm supposed to pay, but BLM, you can stay for 14 days. This is where I'm at for tonight. No cell reception. All right, let me just drive. I'm gonna do the scenic road as well, which is 29 minutes from here. But I think I'm driving on the scenic road right now. So let me get going. There's someone behind me. So there's actually tons of pullouts. So I'm just gonna drive the 4.5 miles. It says it's 27 minutes. So I'm assuming the road just gets worse. So I think it's a loop as well. Or actually, no, I'm going to the trailhead for the road, for the scenic road. But anyway, so yeah, the road's not too bad. There's someone behind me in a Sprinter. Luckily I'm in front, so I'm not getting all the dust in my face. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna drive and explore. A bunch of people parked up, so I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet. So yeah, let me concentrate on driving. It's kind of treacherous. Okay, here's my spot, and for my safety, I'm gonna make sure I block the little entrance so no one else comes in. But yeah, this is good. I still got sun. I'll get morning sun. And this is my home for the night. So let me park and I'll show you where I'm living. Okay, this is home for the night, but I need to park closer to the road. I want to be an asshole. I just don't want neighbors because, I mean, there's plenty of places to park. There's 1,000 million places. This is a very big lot. There's another lot down there that I want to park in. If not, there's a lay-by down by the bathrooms that's perfect. So yeah, let me keep going. I don't care if anyone takes this spot because if I'm the only one here, other people are going to park here anyway. So let me see if that other spot is open that I saw a little bit further closer to the entrance. Okay, I've made a decision. This is my spot. It's fantastic. I am level and hopefully I have 5G, but yeah, this is it. So I'm just gonna stay in this lay-by as me. That way I don't have any neighbors. I don't think anyone's gonna park behind me. And I got good sun. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I lost my spot back there, the solo female vanlifer. There she is. But like I said, when you go on BLM, there's a good chance that someone else is going to park right next to you. Not here though. This is fantastic. I am going to turn around though, so I face the other way. So it's easy to get out early in the morning. I do want to get to, I'm going to Gooseneck State Park early tomorrow. So I'm done with Valley of the Gods. There's nothing else to do here but drive on this treacherous road. And then tomorrow I'm going to do Gooseneck. I think there's a short hike there. And the thing is like 2-3 miles. Do that very early and then go to Monument Valley in the afternoon. And that way I can get down to the other stuff and see if there's something else in the area I can do. I would like to go up to Looking Glass Rock in Moab actually, if I have time tomorrow. Maybe stay in Moab for the night, which is bullshit. It's a horrible place to try to boondock. I lucked out though. I stayed in an old restaurant parking lot where the restaurant had closed, but there are some other places. Moab's not the most welcoming place for anybody. The locals kind of hate everybody. So, and I've been to Arches twice already, so 3 times actually. Anyway, so yes, I'm just gonna turn around. The toilets are right up there, so yeah, I'm gonna turn around, park the other direction, so my solar is in the right place, and then just kind of chill for the night. So that's it. Got half of Utah in the back of my van now, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to do some serious vacuuming when I get to clean the whole thing out. And it's not a pull out for like passing people because this road is wide enough. So this is great. So nobody should park next to me. There's me and there's Prudence and there's the sun. There were some great spots a bit further down by that rock. But unfortunately that meant that I would probably not get any sun the rest of the evening. So I'm just trying to charge everything up because I'm a little low on power. And this is it. I don't think the door's going to open. The Nissan has a mechanical issue. It's just the thing it is, but doesn't matter. I'm here, so all right. All right, it's windy, so I've got the door open. I've got my Yellowstone mug, and I'm just boiling some water to make some tea, even though it is quite warm out here, but it's going to get down into probably the 30s. So I just make sure that I'm not near anything that could catch fire, even though you are allowed to have little camping stoves, but you can't have campfires. Although I did see some fire pits where that girl is over there in the middle of like that big parking area. There were like 2 different fire pits, but I don't do bonfires. I'm not very good at that, and I don't like the smell of that smoke. But little butane tank is fine just to make some tea. So yeah, it's very windy though, so I opened the door to kind of stop that. So yeah, it's got my little Yellowstone mug, got my chai with some creamer ready to go, and yeah, just you know, it's funny. People say, oh, it must be so tiny and cramped living in your van, and I'm like, boom, not at all. I've got hundreds of millions of miles of land that is literally my balcony. My balcony in Houston looks at my neighbors across the street, and I have a neighbor above me and a neighbor below me. Here I don't have anybody. This is literally my balcony. It could also be my living room if I want to put a little table and chairs out here. If I feel so, you know, brave, I could also camp outside, which there's no reason because I've got a van. But yeah, this is my home, and there are toilets. There's 2 porta potties down there. So I'm going to remember this place. This is my own secret little spot. But anyway, it's just this lay-by right before you get to the next spot where the toilets are. You'll know because there's a big open space there and one over there on the left and right. You go around this corner, and it's great because I'm in the sun the whole way. So I don't have any rocks blocking the sun, except when the sun sets tonight. So in the morning I should get the sun on this side, which will be great. But I'm still not getting a lot of good sun because it is, you know, almost November. It's going to be, it's October 29th today. So tomorrow's 30th, and then Tuesday is Halloween, and I'm going to be somewhere out in the wilderness, probably driving back to Albuquerque on Halloween, which is fine. It's not really a big holiday for me. But yeah, so I'm just gonna finish getting my tea. It's taking a while because it is windy out here. So I've got the butane on full speed, but it's shaking, so it looks like it's almost boiled, and I'll make my tea and finish watching my YouTube channel. People that I follow on a Sunday. They all publish usually Saturdays and Sundays. So Sundays are always nice because I can always sit and watch them. And that's good. Okay. So this is my view as I lay here. Got my little plushie, my little yellow submarine, beetles all over my van, looking at my wall of places I've been and just admiring the view while I watch YouTube. So, oh, it's so good. I'm so glad I made the decision to come out here from Albuquerque. Much better than the Cracker Barrel, although that Cracker Barrel is pretty decent and I sleep like a rock when I'm there. But this is nice. So yeah, so I think I'm ahead of my schedule, for tomorrow. So maybe I'll be able to get up to Moab. I think I'll do that. I think I'll go to Gooseneck, then Monument Valley, and then I think up to Moab. I have to see, maybe the opposite way. And then, yeah, and then head back down toward Arizona. I don't mind if I come the same way or go the same way back to Albuquerque that I came up here, because I'm gonna go through Arizona to Window Rock, New Mexico, and then past Gallup on the 40. That's kind of a nasty road. So it was really nice coming up this way. There was no real mountains or anything. So I don't know. I'll have to see. If I can get up into Moab, then I'll just backtrack the 5 hours back to Albuquerque the way I came, and then just skip Window Rock. Because I'm only doing it because it loops around, but I really want to go up to Moab tomorrow. We'll see. I need to be somewhere to call Harriet on Tuesday. So, all right. Okay. I'm going to relax now. Good morning from Valley of Gods. Really beautiful. I'm definitely going to come back here. I was debating if I'm going to stay here tonight and then just do 3 hours to Window Rock and then another 3 hours to Albuquerque, but I think I found a spot. I think I'll just stay at the Loves down in Window Rock if I don't find any BLM land. But yeah, so people are leaving. I'm heading to a bunch of stuff today, so I'm going to crank out a bunch of crap and shit in the area. It's just terrible here. It's so boring. There's nothing to do. It's just totally ugly landscape. No, just kidding. It's so great. Okay, so I'm going to go see a bunch of petroglyphs, a bunch of museums, and down to Monument Valley toward the end of the day, and then a 3-hour drive to Window Rock. So Monument Valley, I didn't get to do anything last time because I was with a tourist, not a traveler. And I think all we did is go to the visitor center, look over the balcony, take a picture of the back of my head, and then that was it. But there's a whole scenic drive and we never did it. So traveling with other people kind of sucks sometimes. It's nice when you travel with your own self or convoy with another van is kind of where I'm at. But traveling in the same vehicle with someone, you're kind of at the mercy of the lowest common denominator. So that said, this is a redo day. Super excited. So I probably won't be able to do any Forrest Gump impressions because everybody will probably be taking up that road. Plus there's like traffic. You have to go at sunrise, but it is 25 degrees right now. So I'm going to get going and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, here's a proof of life. It is beanie season. I'm so happy to put beanies back on. So this is Chinati. I think it's Chinati. Yes. Let me see. Yes. This is Chinati. Sorry, I can't read it because it's backwards. So this is in Marfa, West Texas, and it's a little art community. And you can go to the Judd Foundation. I spent a whole week there at an Airbnb right in the little downtown area. Spent a whole week there in January 2020, unknowingly, without knowing that the world was going to shut down 3 months later. So I drove out there with my brand new SUV at the time, and it was really great. And I went to every single art thing, I didn't make a video about it though. I wasn't really doing the channel at that time. I didn't really start this channel till around like mid-2020 when I think I only had one video, and then full force January 2021 when I was building the van. But Marfa was great, and you know, here's just some pictures of me and Marfa. I went to a whole bunch of different places, different art exhibits, and it was really cute. And it's kind of this quirky little thing in the middle of West Texas. So definitely stop there if you can. A lot of people kind of bypass it on the way to Big Bend or Guadalupe Mountains or Carlsbad Caverns. But I definitely suggest stopping. They got really good coffee. If you drink coffee, I don't drink coffee, but I heard it's good. Really good little art things. Yeah, and they've got Prada Marfa. As you can see me doing a cartwheel in front of it, and things are falling. Oh, that's my winter coat. Winter coat season! Oh my god, beanie season and winter coat season. This is great. So I'm driving this little bumpy road. Just, you know, proof of life, I'm here, and yeah, my hair, oh shit, my hair is on point, and I'm driving pretty close to those rocks right there. So let me concentrate. That was a fantastic spot. Goodbye, Valley of Gods. I will be back, definitely. Oh my god, I'm so glad I came out here for 2 days. Okay, let's go.